You know, what you don't want to do, and you know I don't have to tell you guys this, you don't want to wake up on Wednesday morning and say, if I'd only made 2 more calls, if only taken, Mrs. Rodriguez, who was in a wheelchair, if I only gotten her to the polls, if I'd only done, could have won, because you know it gets down to, nobody knows better than Florida, how it gets down to just a couple votes, man. In a big, progressive state like this, it got down to just a few votes, and that can make a difference. So that's the first point I want to make to you, but I don't have to, because you know, we can't take our eye off the ball, folks. We cannot take our eye off the ball here. You know, this is about our place in the world. This is about our physical security, this election. This is about our economic security. This is about our families and our children. It's not an exaggeration. There's so much at stake in this race. But maybe what bothers me the most about this race is it gets down to, I never thought we'd be debating and have the rest of the world looking at us and wondering whether or not we treated people with dignity and respect. I have traveled over 1,150,000 miles as vice president for the president, because when I go abroad, I can speak for him because of my relationship with him. So I'm sent all over the world. And I promise you, no matter where I go, the rest of the world is listening, because what happens here affects them as much as what happens in their own countries. And they are stunned by some of the things that have been said in this campaign by our opponent. The crudeness of it, the denigration of people. I mean, it is in a generic sense un-American. People aren't used to hearing this kind of vitriol coming from a candidate for president of the United States of America. You know, there used to be a basic bargain in America. The basic bargain, and Republicans adhered to the bargain. I go back a long time here in this state. I've worked with a lot of Republican candidates who I disagreed with, Republican senators I disagreed with. But they all basically agreed on the bargain. The bargain was, if you work hard, you help an enterprise do well, you get to share in the benefits of that. That bargain's been broken. And I promise you, Donald Trump wants to shred what's left of it.